Hero of light. In a world of justice there is a man whose light was his strength. Blessed with the strength to overcome evil, he tries every day to keep the shadow of evil away. Son of light, a obese orc said, surrounded by 10 of his kind. You think you can waltz up in here and interfere with our works? Go back to your own dimension. The Son of Light stands across from the creature in a spiritual area where the sky is red and the ground is pitch black with a cloudy fog. You sneak into our world and are responsible for hidden acts of destruction. I'm not going to stand by and let you harm innocent people. The orcs charged towards the Son of Light while materializing black swords. We have you now, one minion said. There's no light in this area. The Son of Light smirked, then flew towards them, landing with a kick to one demon, killing it instantly. Another one shot a blast of lava from its mouth. The Son of Light body glowed golden, then he sent the lava back at the enemy, melting off its own head. He can manipulate light. Don't use your fire, one orc said. Taste my unseen works, another bragged in the midst of the orcs. A shadowy version of himself flew towards the hero while his back was turned, killing 2 demons with 2 hits. The spirit of the disgusting orc grabbed onto him, then blew up. But after the explosion he countered with 1 punch which made him explode. The remaining orcs stopped attacking and backed up slowly. He's too strong, one said. They all ran away from them, but the hero teleported to each orchestra, and when he did, punched each one, instantly killing them. This principality is cleared, he said to himself. A mysterious laugh could be heard invisibly. You think you can stop my rulership? Where are you? The hero asked. All of a sudden the spiritual space transformed into complete darkness. Where are you? All of a sudden a black energy unseen shot the hero in the chest. Where are you, tyrant? I am Zinthro and the city of Masapa belongs to me. The hero stands up from kneeling. If I can't see you, then maybe I'll try my luck. The hero rapidly shot at all directions with blue energy of light. Explosions of his power gave a little light. Where is he? The hero asked himself, looking around while he shot everywhere. There. A shadowy figure was seen on the far corner of the space. The hero teleported and punched thin air. Haha. Missed. Another blast of energy sent the hero flying, almost besting him. This is my world and I make the rules, it said. Dang it. I have no choice but to retreat, the hero said. The Son of Light closed his eyes and imagined where he wanted to go and teleported out of the dark dimension, leaving behind a flash of golden light. The Man of Light reappeared back to the world of humans. I failed again, he said to himself on top of a mountain. Standing behind him was a home made of light surrounded by clouds. He then walked to a cliff overlooking the village far away. I failed, he said to himself. Then sees shadows moving around in people through a small portal made of light which hovered next to him. The hero disengaged the portal, then teleported to the humble red and white themed village. Most of the houses looked like domes. They still can't notice the shadows, the hero said, looking at the black spirits clinging to them. He then sees a young girl carrying a vase of water running to her mother by a well. There's shadows in the water too? The hero questioned. He walked over to the well and saw it covered with black light. Then looked back at the girl and her mother drinking the water by a cup filled with the same evil shadow. What is with this village? The hero said to himself. I know what you mean. A middle-aged man with a black cloak walked up to him. You can see these things? The hero asked the man. Indeed. My name is Whitaker. I can see spirits. The next moment Whitaker and the Son of Light are watching the villagers play a sport game on a grassy plain. I was born here, but the shadows appeared about a year ago. No one knows what to do about them, and not even other superheroes. How are you able to see the shadows? He asked the man. I have the spirit of discernment, he simply replied with a smile. That's all. Then you're gifted yourself. No, I am not, he replied. I am humble. Suddenly they see a huge shadow from the ground move towards the forest. That thing's huge, Whitaker commented. Hero followed the shadow because of his curiosity into the forest. While in the forest the big shadow morphed into the same dark spirit he saw in the forest. While the hero stands facing the being unnoticed. His body glowed, then suddenly the dark spirit started to explode from the inside. "Well done," Whitaker said behind him, "but that was just a copy." "What?" "The shadows shorten their lifespan, they feed off humans and they multiply." Suddenly a demonic screech was heard. "Ah!" The scream of a woman could be heard back at the village. The daughter that carried the vase was dead in the mother's arm. "There goes another victim," Whitaker said. The hero looked back at the well filled with shadow. "Where there is darkness there is light," he said to himself. He went to the well and drew water from it and poured a cup of the tainted water in a wooden cup nearby. "Waves," he said to himself, moving the cup in his hand. "Water can merge with itself, so maybe." The man of light took another cup that was empty, then placed his golden light in the cup. The hero teleported back to his mountain, leaving the lit cup behind. He then focused his mind and cupped his hands together. Then immediately the same light that was in the cup appeared in his hand. "All light is connected," he said to himself, then looks at the glowing star that the world rotates around above. "Time for payback," the hero said. The hero teleported above a river next to the village on the opposite side. He stretched out both arms with opened hands. A powerful ray of light shined, revealing an open door made of darkness which covered the portal by his own light. The hero flew into the entrance and he was immediately back in the same area. After walking around for a minute he saw the same orcs again, feasting on dark energy like animals. "He's back," one of them said. The hero noticed that the dark energy was similar to the black light possessing the village. "You're feeding off of the people," the creature said. The orcs summoned their swords, walking towards the hero. "Yes, we are. The village is ours to rule." Klas focused on the cup he had on the mountain, then suddenly a miniature star appeared, giving light to the whole area. "But how?" one orc questioned. He then focused his attention on the mini star and manipulated it. All of a sudden a ray of light from the star incinerated all the orcs. "How did you summon light here?" the same voice from before asked unseen. "All light is connected," he replied. The shadowy spirit appeared across from again. "Then it is a stalemate," he said. All of a sudden multiple copies of itself appeared. The hero teleported to each one and killed each one with one punch, but each time the shadows mutated continuously outnumber him. They begin to shoot him with their blast, which overpowers him. As he laid on the ground looking at the star he summoned, he thought of the girl who died in the mother's arms. "How can I win if there are so many?" "We are many but one," they all said simultaneously. The man of light gets up, almost bested again, then suddenly the light of his boldly glowed the same color of the star. With one hand stretched out he spread a beam of light at the hundreds of foes, killing them, and each time he did the star started to shrink till it was no more. All the shadows perished and the dimensions started to disappear. The hero of light ran out the dimensional door and flew to the bridge overlooking the portal, disappearing. He then teleported back to the village and all the shadows were gone from the citizens. He noticed the mother of her dead child running in the streets with joy. "She's going to make it," she said. Her neighbors rejoiced along with her as the little girl walked out of her home to hug her mother. "You saved the people," Whitaker said, running up to him. "How did you do it?" "By the water of life," he replied with a smile.